Learn English to Gujarati planning words. Objective 2.
અમલીકરણ.
Welcome to the planning circus. Hey, you're about to learn some seriously useful Gujarati words, and yes, we will make strategy sound less like a boring meeting and more like a comedy show. Let's begin with a smile and a plan. Imagine a confused office where nobody knows what they are doing. One person shouts, "What is our objective?" Another says, "I thought snacks were the objective." In Gujarati, objective is
ઉદ્દેશ્ય.
Then the manager says, "We have a goal conflict. We want fast results and long naps." In Gujarati, goal conflict is
લક્ષ્ય સંઘર્ષ.
Soon someone asks, "What is the priority?" That word in Gujarati is
પ્રાથમિકતા.
Then a serious intern whispers, "Please keep your focus." In Gujarati, focus is
કેન્દ્રબિંદુ.
A newcomer enters and asks for orientation, which in Gujarati is
અભિમુખતા.
Meanwhile, the science team appears for no reason at all and starts discussing the direction of thrust.
ધક્કાની દિશા.
Then management announces a new measure, or
પગલું.
Finally, everybody realizes that talking is not enough. They need implementation.
અમલીકરણ.
Congratulations, you have already met all 8 words. Your learning goal today. You do not need a giant notebook or a dramatic soundtrack, although both would be fun. You just need to listen, repeat, and enjoy the weird little story. The objective of this lesson is clear. In Gujarati,
ઉદ્દેશ્ય.
say it once.
ઉદ્દેશ્ય.
When two good aims crash into each other like shopping carts, that is goal conflict.
લક્ષ્ય સંઘર્ષ.
What comes first? That is your priority.
પ્રાથમિકતા.
What is the central point of attention? Focus.
કેન્દ્રબિંદુ.
What helps new people understand where they are and what to do? Orientation.
અભિમુખતા.
What tells a rocket where its push is going? Direction of thrust.
ધક્કાની દિશા.
What action or step is taken to solve a problem? Measure.
પગલું.
What turns plans into reality? Implementation.
અમલીકરણ.
Mini story at the office. Now let's put the words into one silly scene so your memory can grab them and refuse to let go. Meet Ravi, the world's most optimistic but slightly chaotic project manager. Ravi walks into a meeting room carrying coffee, 3 folders, and somehow a bicycle helmet. He says, "Team, our
ઉદ્દેશ્ય.
is simple. Finish the project." Meena replies, "We have a
લક્ષ્ય સંઘર્ષ.
We want perfect quality, low cost, and instant results. We are trying to date 3 impossible goals at once." Ravi nods like a philosopher who has just discovered spreadsheets. "Fine," he says. "Our top
પ્રાથમિકતા.
is quality." The intern writes it down in giant letters. Then Ravi says, "Keep your
કેન્દ્રબિંદુ.
on the client." A new employee raises a hand and asks, "Sorry, where is the printer, and why is everyone speaking in metaphors?" So HR starts.
અભિમુખતા.
At that exact moment, the engineering team enters with a toy rocket and starts discussing.
ધક્કાની દિશા.
Because apparently every office needs one random rocket. Ravi ignores this completely and says, "We need a strong
પગલું.
today." Everyone agrees. Then Meena smiles and says, "Wonderful. We have a plan. Now please do."
અમલીકરણ.
Because PowerPoint cannot build reality. And that, dear listener, is the most realistic part of the story. Word workout. Let's train your ears and mouth a little. Repeat after each line, and do not worry if you sound dramatic. Dramatic is memorable. Objective.
ઉદ્દેશ્ય.
Goal conflict.
લક્ષ્ય સંઘર્ષ.
Priority.
પ્રાથમિકતા.
Focus.
કેન્દ્રબિંદુ.
Orientation.
अभिमुखता.
Direction of thrust.
धक्कानी दिशा.
Measure.
पगलू.
Implementation.
अमलीकरण.
Useful example sentences. Here come practical examples you can actually imagine using. They are useful, and only slightly less weird than the office rocket. The objective of this lesson is clear. Gujarati key word.
उद्देश्य.
We discussed the goal conflict before making a decision. Gujarati.
लक्ष्य संघर्ष.
Safety is our top priority. Gujarati.
प्राथमिकता.
The main focus of the chapter is vocabulary. Gujarati.
केंद्र बिंदु.
New students attend orientation on the first day. Gujarati.
अभिमुखता.
The engineer checked the direction of thrust before launch. Gujarati.
धक्कानी दिशा.
The government announced a new measure. Gujarati.
पगलू.
Good implementation makes a plan successful. Gujarati.
अमलीकरण.
Quick quiz, no panic. Time for a tiny quiz. If you get one wrong, that is not failure. That is just your brain doing warm-up stretches. What is the Gujarati word for objective?
उद्देश्य.
What is the Gujarati phrase for goal conflict?
लक्ष्य संघर्ष.
How do you say priority in Gujarati?
प्राथमिकता.
How do you say focus in Gujarati?
केंद्र बिंदु.
What is orientation in Gujarati?
अभिमुखता.
How do you say direction of thrust in Gujarati?
धक्कानी दिशा.
What is the Gujarati word for measure, meaning a step or action?
पगलू.
How do you say implementation in Gujarati?
अमलीकरण.
Memory tricks that actually stick. Here are a few playful memory hooks. Your brain loves stories, images, and ridiculous scenes, so let's give it exactly that. See a target board with
उद्देश्य.
in the center for objective. Imagine two arrows fighting over one road sign for.
लक्ष्य संघर्ष.
Picture one golden badge floating above all tasks for.
प्राथमिकता.
Visualize one glowing red dot in the center for.
केंद्र बिंदु.
Imagine your first day somewhere new, with a helpful guide holding a sign that says.
अभिमुखता.
Picture a rocket with a giant arrow showing.
धक्कानी दिशा.
Take one deliberate step forward and say.
पगलू.
Imagine a plan jumping off the page and becoming real with.
अमलीकरण.
Friendly conclusion. Nicely done. You just learned a strong set of English to Gujarati planning words without needing a single boring spreadsheet. Today you practiced objective,
उद्देश्य.
goal conflict,
लक्ष्य संघर्ष.
priority,
प्राथमिकता.
focus,
केंद्र बिंदु.
orientation,
अभिमुखता.
direction of thrust,
धक्कानी दिशा.
measure,
पगलू.
and implementation.
अमलीकरण.
Thank you for learning with me. Keep practicing, repeat the words out loud, and come back to them tomorrow so they stay in your memory and become part of your real English Gujarati vocabulary. You've got this.